Of course, topping our newscast tonight, the Washington State University Cougars finally know where they are headed for their bowl game. Brenna Green is going to join us now to break down the Cougs' trip to Texas.
Brittany, it's pretty much been set in stone since last week that the Cougs were headed to the Alamo Bowl, but it was made official today. The reason why it was set in stone was because WSU didn't get ranked inside of the top 12 of the college football playoff rankings last week, and they weren't eligible to make the Fiesta Bowl because they were outside of the top 12. So the Pac-12's #2 bowl was the obvious next destination for the Cougs. They will be playing Iowa State. Some reactions around Twitter made it clear that this wasn't exactly Washington State's desired bowl destination, but it was time to make the best of it. Gardner Minshew tweeted, "Anybody, anytime, anywhere, don't matter. We're going for number 11. 11 is referring to the Cougs' 11th win of the season. Running back James Williams, "It's all good. Let's just get this 11th win and make history." And this was tweeted after the rankings were released, but the bowl game wasn't announced quite yet. Receiver Calvin Jackson Jr. "Control what we can control. Hashtag Wazoo versus everyone." AD Pat Chun did not mince words today on his conference call of what he thought of Wazoo's bowl game placement.
Well, I'll be clear. We're very disappointed with where we ended up being ranked. We believe as a 10-win team in a Power 5 league, the manner in which our two losses came, statistically how we match up against other teams kind of in the same cluster as us, we believe our resume ranks perhaps higher than where the committee thought it was, but they are empowered to make those decisions. We'll respect those decisions. We are not happy with where we're ranked, but we're ecstatic to be in the Alamo Bowl.
Some facts about this game for the Cougs. This is the second time WSU has headed to the Alamo Bowl. Their last visit was in 1994 when they won against Baylor 10-3. That team was led by the Palouse Posse defense. This is WSU's 4th straight bowl, which is a program record, and their 15th bowl in program history. This is Mike Leach's 5th bowl in 6 years, too. If the Cougs can get a win, they will set a program record with 11 wins this season. And finally, when Wazoo faces off against Iowa State, it will be the two teams' first ever matchup. Even though it's obviously not the game Washington State wanted, Pat Chun was still enthusiastic about it.
First and foremost, we're honored to represent the Pac-12 at the Alamo Bowl. The bowl game has a great reputation in itself. And really, I think the biggest thing for Washington State football is we have an opportunity to get our 11th win. I know our team is real focused on that.
Now let's get to know Iowa State a little bit. The Cyclones are 8-4 this season. Their losses are to Iowa, Oklahoma, TCU, and Texas. The squad does have wins over Oklahoma State and most notably the high-flying offense of West Virginia. The squad finished tied for 3rd in the Big 12 standings with West Virginia. It's a pretty balanced attack for the Cyclones as their running back David Montgomery is averaging 99 yards per game and their quarterback freshman Brock Purdy is averaging 215 yards per contest. The biggest thing for Washington State is that Iowa State has the second best passing defense in the Big 12, only allowing 228 yards per game. Their rushing defense is also #1 in the league, but that doesn't matter so much for WSU. This game will take place on December 28th at 6 p.m. local time. It will be broadcast on ESPN. It's hosted in the San Antonio's Alamo Dome. You can find out more information about tickets at WSUCougars.com. We'll be traveling for this game, so we will bring you everything you need to know from San Antonio during Bowl Week. Back to you, Brittany.